Welcome to another episode of Pacifist, a show that documents the strange phenomenon where people always seem to die around me, but in ways that I am not personally responsible.
Over there! Fuck you! Should have been there, dude!
We now move into the mission Hotel Assassination, where Lester asks the 25-year-old from the hood that he met recently to assassinate a pharmaceutical CEO at a luxury hotel. Obviously a wise choice. Franklin's life experience makes him well suited to blend in, and his prior time working with Lester as a getaway driver in a crew suggests that he would make a great solo stealth assassin.
So what's up, man?
Sit down and face forward. Now, I don't have a lot of time. I know you need money. Did Michael tell you about Life Invader?
Oh shit, y'all two did that?
Look forward. We're two strangers having a friendly chat.
This is the kind of brilliant thinking that separates the likes of you and me from the greats like Lester Crest. Picture, if you can imagine it, someone as overqualified as Franklin getting arrested on this job. The investigators check his phone and find a text message from someone named Lester about a meeting at the pier. Witnesses then state that they saw Franklin walk over and sit next to someone on a bench prior to committing the crime. Imagine how annoyed those investigators would be when they realized that Franklin didn't lock eyes long enough with the other person on the bench, so there is no way that person could possibly have been involved.
Mr. Greedy Lowry is staying at the Von Krastenberg Hotel in Richmond. Consider using a sniper rifle or sticky bombs. You know, whatever. Do it your way, however you want.
I think we would all benefit from listening to the description that Franklin gives of Lester during the Merryweather heist.
Almost forgot. Here's the rifle with a thermal scope.
Almost forgot. I was kind of sold on like a well-organized job, planned out, with Lester's weird eye for detail.
Consider using a sniper rifle or sticky bombs. You know, whatever. We don't speak about this or anything. Now walk away, and I'll stay here till you're gone.
I know you're in need of money, Franklin, but you'd probably have a sniper rifle and some C4 laying around, right? Oh, and I'm really paranoid about getting caught, so when you're winging this job that I haven't planned out at all, be sure not to talk to me, okay? I arrive at the hotel where there is a taxi out front, a multitude of guards, and 3 doors that the target can potentially leave from. My first plan of waiting and hoping that the target dies of natural causes surprisingly didn't go in my favor. Attempting to relocate the car simply resulted in me blowing my cover of course being my devious disguise of being a non-assassin. It's genius, because actually I am an assassin.
I need backup now! All nearby units report immediately!
I decided that the best way to make progress was to, at the very least, stop them from leaving the area.
Keep your eye out for anything unusual.
Random blockades of cars confirmed not unusual.
Hey, get away from the car!
Okay, I'm going. Chill, man.
A Rockstar NPC that will dynamically respond to its environment and reroute to avoid running into a blockade of cars? Is it possible? I thought it was but a myth.
Leave the area now! This is for authorized personnel only!
Dang, I guess the hunt for a well-programmed NPC continues. So having now trapped my target, as any sane human being would, I decided to wait about 20 minutes. My hope was that something would explode, either in real life thus putting me out of my misery, or a close second in the game, thus dealing with the target. Eventually, I decided to call the police to report that someone was wasting my time, a crime that one would reasonably expect to be punishable by death, so I was hopeful for a swift resolution.
Police officers are en route to your current location.
You know, it's circumstances like these that brought forth the Joker. After 10 more uneventful minutes, I decided to call the police back and provoke the guards, expecting the police to defend me.
I need backup now! All nearby units report immediately!
Wait.
Take him down.
Ah,
One move and I drop you.
they're aggro to me! No!
Fuck you! You fucking piece of shit!
They want to arrest me though, because there's only 1 star. Oh no! I got 2 stars. Need to find someone to heal. Ah! No! All the progress! I believed that my best chance of success was going to be provoking the guards when the cars were stopped and hoping that the target ran out and had an accident in traffic. This turned out to be far more difficult than I imagined because of how overpowered the guards are. Oh. I was reading chat. God damn it. Oh, he's not running away. Well, I need a more sturdy vehicle. They do a lot of fucking damage. Stop shooting me. Stop it. I feel like this car is not going to survive forever. Oh shit. Their aim! What is this aim? What the fuck was that aim? Dude! Now knowing that the target won't leave the car once he gets in, I wanted to try and steal it with him inside. I thus provoked the guards and waited until they and the cops had left the area.
I need backup now! All nearby units report immediately!
Cops are afraid of water, sir. Yeah, see? We're fine.
Oh shit, that's him again! This is the LSPD!
I don't know what's stranger, a person not being able to get into a car with an open door, or a person who has a bullet go through them and they don't even react. I wanted to experiment with blocking the target so he couldn't reach the car. Blocking all 3 doors that he could come out of was impossible in the time limit, so I settled for blocking the doors of his car instead.
Keep your eye out for anything unusual.
I chose to restart the mission so that I could start it again with the tow truck, with the obvious goal of relocating the target. It's close. What? No! No! Thankfully, I found that I could still keep the tow truck as long as I didn't drive it onto the waypoint. Unfortunately, this did mean that every time I failed the mission it would despawn, meaning I had to restart the mission each time to get a new tow truck.
Hey, what the hell are you doing? Back up!
This game is dumb, and I do not like it. Unfortunately, I had to take a break in my recording. Modders have once again found a way to exploit vulnerabilities in Social Club in order to influence even single-player games. At least I assume that is the case. It is entirely possible that Rockstar just had very important messages that they felt I needed to hear. Why else would they have done nothing to prevent this happening again in the future? So after taking away Social Club's access to the internet like it was a misbehaving child, I got back into the game. My new plan was to spook the target before he got into his car, so that he would be on foot and thus vulnerable. I decided to do this in an upgraded car, so that I could both survive and follow him to avoid a mission fail from losing the target. To put it bluntly, my first attempt ran into some issues. Take 2.
Sir, leave the area now! This is for authorized personnel only! Need backup now. All nearby units report immediately.
I amazingly lost both the cops and the guards, so I was left alone with my target. Unfortunately, I basically became a sheepdog, except my sheep did not like crossing the street, did not like leaving the footpath, and I couldn't really direct him. I could only make him turn around and hope randomly that he would change course at an intersection. This might take a while. Oh! Oh! Okay, we got him one hit. Ah. Why does he just keep running the wrong fucking way? Getting him to cross the street is really tough. I just push up. Go straight. Ah! He's fine. I mean, he ran into me. Yes. No. Oh? That's quite a hit. He's still okay, though. How do I get him onto the freeway now? He's in the middle of an intersection. This is good. Come on, dude. Oh. Run him over! Fuck. There's no sidewalk. He's off the sidewalk. He's gone rogue. He can go anywhere now. Over. Are you for real? Oh, come on, man! It's the highest population density. He's the fucking king of Frogger! Yes, along the freeway, thank you. I can threaten them. Has to be what? Rabbit dead. Okay. Here's some wild. Okay, get into areas of wild animals. Oh, oh. Come on, dude. There, you can fall off the cliff. Nope. Sure-footed as a mountain goat. Train. That's a perfect idea. If I just keep him at this exact angle, he'll eventually get to the railroad tracks. Oh, what a hit. He's missing the train. No. How long until another train comes? 5 minutes? That's not long. Compared to what we've already done. I think it's better he runs this way. Oh, it's train. Train. If I get hit by this train, I'm going to be really pissed. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Get in there. Over. No. Are you for real? That way. Over. Yes. Into the train. I hate you. Here's another one. Go. Over. Not gonna make it. He's not gonna. That's too. Oh, maybe. Yes. 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 Pacifism. Yeah. Ah. Oh, that was so satisfying. Shows what you know, every single person who commented on the previous Pacifist episodes that you have to kill someone on Hotel Assassination. You're wrong. But we are not done yet, ladies and gentlemen. We now move on to the mission Did Somebody Say Yoga, widely regarded as the best mission in GTA 5 due to its perfect teachings of how to succeed at Pacifist percent. How to succeed at Pacifist percent. Step 1. Find your target.
Join us, please.
No, please, no.
No, please.
No. Oh,
Come, Miguel, come.
awesome.
Step 2. Bait your target into action.
I'm glad we have helped with your impotence, Miguel.
What'd you say?
Your sexual energies have been blocked for too long.
Oh!
Step 3. Having sufficiently baited your target, avoid them and let nature run its course.
Oh! What? Hey, enough of that shit! Ah!
Congratulations, you have successfully engaged in pacifism. Just remember, if your enemies happen to kill themselves when you are around, it isn't your fault now, is it? Honestly, when you think about it, you're the real victim, as you have to live with the experience of seeing them die. Of course, this is a video game, so after Michael respawns, he decides to go try out the principles of Pacifist percent on Jimmy.
Jimmy, you still here?
Alright, come on. I want to go for a ride. I gotta meet a friend. Alright, so I'll go meet him with you.
Father and son go to engage in the long-treasured family activity of meeting the local drug dealer. Jimmy buys some weed and something to knock his father unconscious with. Speaking from experience, I can say this is all fairly normal. At least I hope it is, or I might have some issues that I need to work through. On the way home, Michael decides to make a few phone calls when Jimmy offers him a drink. Not wanting to be rude or hang up the phone, Michael accepts and drinks with telekinesis.
So, want a drink?
I'm driving.
Because normally you're such a between the white lines, friend to the pedestrian kind of guy.
Fine. Give it here.
Having consumed the free drugs, an activity I highly recommend should you ever get the chance, Michael abandons his car in order to trick Jimmy into taking it. Michael knows that over 30,000 people die in motor vehicle accidents each year in America. With Jimmy behind the wheel, it's just a matter of time. A perfect long-term pacifist strategy. Michael is relieved to find that he got some high-quality shit, so he rides out the high, attempting to get a hole-in-one on the golf course.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
And so that ends the episode. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you pressed like, commented, and maybe even shared around the playlist for this series. It would really help me out. I also have endless other videos on this channel, so if you want something more to watch, I have what you need. Hope you're all doing well.